Look at this. We are under clear skies outside right now. Saw limited rainfall during the day today, but what we did benefit from was some slightly drier air moving in. Mostly clear. Great visibility looking out toward downtown from atop our tower here in the French Quarter. 79-degree temperature, a dew point of 69, so humidity at 72%. It felt a whole lot better all day today. Now temperatures currently in the 70s. We may see some upper 60s on the North Shore come tomorrow morning as our dew points will likely support that. They usually do peak during the late night and early morning hours and then tend to drop before sunrise. So I do think our dew point values will come down and another very comfortable day on the way. In fact, probably through Thursday, maybe Friday, holding on to some of that drier air. And even as we're anticipating kind of a slight bump in humidity going into Friday and the weekend, both sides of the lake, that increase is not going to be very dramatic. So mid to upper 60s now and more lower 70s as we head toward the weekend. But it does look like we'll have another front maybe to help lower the humidity briefly for Monday. What I think helped us out was the dew points yesterday were in the 70s. That was a more humid feel. Today, though, in the 60s because we got a little bit from an upper disturbance kind of helping to reinforce this upper trough a bit farther south. And that did help to lower the humidity because dew points, the drier air, were lower and it wasn't too far to our north. All we needed was a little push and we got it because this trough is not exactly bringing cooler air. Early September fronts, the best we can hope for is a drop in humidity. Typically, they don't do much for our temperatures, but we know that they are coming. Eventually, we'll start to get to those real cold fronts, hopefully by the mid to end of September. And then certainly we get more of those into October. Fairly clear outside at the moment. We've had some disturbances up to our north that triggered some rainfall, and our model here is indicating maybe one such little feature bringing in some showers midday tomorrow. Most of our other guidance not indicating much rainfall, so I'll put the mention of maybe a 10% chance. I do think with that drier air in place, we're probably not going to see much rain. And more good news out of the tropics, we still do not have a named storm. Of course, that is going to change. It is September, the busiest month, but every day it's quiet is a good day. I'm still going to be keeping a watch of anything trying to bubble up, even if it's just a little surface low near either the eastern Gulf or more likely east of Florida. Models have been sniffing that out over the last several days. Hurricane Center still not mentioning it, but anything close to home, I usually keep a closer watch because systems like this that are way out in the East Atlantic, we've got a lot of time to watch it. What the Hurricane Center, though, is thinking that this is likely and really our only candidate for becoming the next named system. That will likely develop as we head into the next couple of days in this area highlighted in red. The models, though, that have been in good agreement and continue with that agreement. Now, the Euro taking this system a little closer to the islands, but both the GFS with a much stronger storm indicating that turn up away from the East Coast and not a threat to land at all. Now, elsewhere, as we go long range, we will likely still be watching not only the East Atlantic going from September 10th to the 16th, but according to the Climate Prediction Center, possibly even a little closer to home. None of the models really jumping out on anything there, but the Euro and the GFS starting to indicate something maybe trying to get going toward the middle of September, maybe more like September 16th, 17th, 18th, somewhere in there. Of course, this is far from being written in stone. This is still 2 and 3 weeks out, so there is a lot that could happen. These indications are just based on what model guidance those long-range forecasts are calling for. Certainly nothing that is there right now, as this is a 3-week forecast. And obviously you would expect to start seeing some areas highlighted the deeper into September we go, because September is the busiest month of hurricane season, and thus far it's been fairly quiet. We know that's just going to change. We just don't exactly know where. We'll see. Now, 10% chance for some showers. I think we're holding on to that good feel air, or at least slightly less humid, tomorrow and Thursday. Briefly, the temperatures and humidity come up a little bit as we head toward Friday and the weekend. We will see some spotty showers for the weekend with an approaching front. Front moves through, but it stays near the coast. So a little less humid with a few spotty showers on Monday, and then a few more showers as we head into next Tuesday.